Sorry, Hoffman, we got you covered, buddy.
Oh, this is so close.
The final round, this time, Stone Cold Steve Austin takes the measure of the champ. Forbes would like to win 12 this year.
You guys like burnouts? Derek Kramer likes burnouts. I mean, Derek Kramer really likes burnouts.
Backing him up. He says, that's it. You're going to go back and go to the penalty box for a little while.
Just because they're so dang sexy and they're so cool. I was hooked from day one.
Rick's taking a seat. I got all the time in the world, boys.
Warren Johnson got your first win at this racetrack. The professor, did you take that young man to school? Did you plan on doing that?
Well, it took so long I had to sip a Powerade first.
Although did make his...
We sucked. Yeah, you can't even say we sucked.
If you want that money, be double out. And if you want that trophy, take double out. And if you want to be a winner, be double out. And if you want to be a champ, take double out. Be double out, take double out.
What's up, everybody? We are back at the BE00TAKE00 Show. I am your co-host, the PJ North. It is season 2, episode 9, and we are back with the foot swapping, 000 taking, best looking one of the bunch. Tebow, Tyler, what's good, baby?
I did some racing.
And you did some real, hold on, you did some real racing.
Listen, I got my ass kicked for 2.5 days.
We're going to talk all about it. I can't wait. I mean, that was some real racing too. I was proud, but let's break it down. If you're watching with us live on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're so close. We're almost 750 subscribers. We'd love to get to 1,000 this year here and see what we can do. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you're listening on iTunes or Spotify following day or days after, don't forget to leave us a review. Hit that follow button as well, because then we know who's listening, where you're listening from. All that information gives us all that metadata, so we can use it for future reference or sell it off to a third party so you guys get spam calls. Who's to say? I don't know. But we'll see what happens. So don't forget to leave us a review and let us know. If you're watching,
down on that. We'll save it.
If you're listening, though, if you're watching along with us, man, let us know what your thoughts are about what we're talking about. Leave comments and let us know. We're going to break it all down. But, yeah, man, episode 9, and we're back, and you were racing. We can start there. Hell, let's just start on some sportsman stuff, right? Let's just break it down.
Roll into it, eh?
Yeah. How was it?
Oh, okay. So, I mean, let's see. I'm going to start with all my issues.
Okay. Let's do it.
So,
yeah.
Well, let's go through the whole trip, because until Sunday,
yeah, if
a man didn't have a good attitude like me, contrary to Brian's belief, he would have quit. All right. So
just you needed a sunnier disposition. I got it.
So we go to leave. Well, this part's good. I told D-Lo, I said 5 a.m. wheels up, I'm gone. Right.
Yeah.
Better be here. At 4:40, I walk out the door. Truck's running. He's in the passenger seat, seatbelt on. I can see the smile from the back door. He's ready to pop.
Yeah, he's got sunny. See, that's a sunny disposition.
Right. So like everything's good. It's 4:30 in the morning, but I'm good.
Yeah.
So we take off and we're trucking. He sleeps from 4:42 a.m., 2 minutes after I got in the truck, until about 10:30. And so I mean, that's cool though.
Yeah, I get it. Really sure.
And so we get to Mississippi. I'm cruising 70 mile an hour speed limit.
Okay.
Which, fun fact, folks, 10 over, they don't really screw with you.
Yeah, sure.
But where I'm going with this is at 20 over, they a little pissed off.
Okay.
So I'm running 80. I pass a cop and I look, and he flips his lights on, turns around, right? And I'm like, you got to be kidding me right now. So I'm like, I'm 10 over. Like, are we really going to do this? And then I check my CarPlay, and it says speed limit 60 mile an hour. I'm like, oh, well, that's a pretty good reason. So I go ahead and pull over. I just go, not even.
Sure.
I don't even wait for him to me, right? I just
slap
on over. He comes up to the window, and I already had my license out. I just handed it to him. I said, I didn't realize it was 60 mile an hour until you were already
So
lights
you had
on.
already turned around. Sure, yeah.
Yep. And he says, he started laughing at me, and he's like, "What are y'all doing?" I told him we're going drag racing in Gulfport, and he said, you know, whatever. He like asked me a couple questions, and he handed me my license back. He said, "Slow down and good luck."
I love that.
Things are looking up, right? Like everything's going good. I get there. What did we do? This was day one. Friday's day one. Friday's day one.
Friday is day one.
So let's see. We had a gamblers race. What did we do? We got throttled in that. I think I was. I might have been red. That was one of our red lights.
Okay.
Yep. And then Saturday. Let's see. Oh, Saturday.
Yeah, I feel like you were making really good laps on Saturday when we talked.
Oh, I will say this. I made 26 or 7 runs.
Okay.
I was 40 once. I think I had 2 runs where I was like 40, and I had 2 red lights. I had 2 red lights.
You're just trying to zero in. I get it.
Right. Other than that, though, I was perfect to 26, perfect to 28.
It's a pretty good Footbrake spread. We got to talk about that, though.
Between perfect and 28, that's all I got. Okay, that's max potential.
I would love to know if someone has a better spread than that hasn't Footbrake. So you're just going to go to the racetrack for the first time. And that's a pretty good spread.
There was definitely people there with better spreads, but
I'm not talking about guys that do that Footbrake a lot. I'm talking about guys that have not Footbraked. When's the last time you Footbraked?
I was thinking about that. I don't really know.
Okay, so that's my point. Okay, so let's call it. So 26 spread.
I've never done it
in your okay. All right, go ahead. Back to your point.
So, but I'm feeling good, right? We're driving good. And like second round on Saturday, I go to bring it up to start bumping in, and the race pack starts flickering.
Oh, been there.
And I don't really understand that, but it like cleans up. But as the day goes on, it gets worse.
Okay.
And I'm like, there's got to be a ground issue somewhere. So I'm looking around. I find a bad ground. I change it. I go up there. This thing, it don't even show a race back in the water box at this point. And if you cut the car off, it won't start back.
Okay.
So, yeah, all kinds of issues. But if you get out and you wiggle a couple wires that I found back there, it goes.
Okay.
And I'm like, so I change another ground. No bueno.
Okay.
No.
Nothing.
I'm like, what the yeah. So we keep going. I get to the shootout. I got no race pack. I'm bumping in. And if it feels like it's bumping in a little, like if it's a little too hard to hold, I just bring it down a little bit. And if it feels like it's too easy, I bring it up a little bit. That's how I know what I'm leaving at. Anyways, I'll turn it red in the shootout. I'm pissed off at this point. I'm over it. So Paul Stahlba comes over and he's like, "Hey, we don't really know how to grill anything. So like, you want to eat with us? You mind grilling for us?"
Yeah.
So I did that, calmed down a little bit. Sunday, and this is also the same day that I was 3-0 and lost.
Yeah. And, shout out. Was it Chad Sandlin or Eric
Sandlin?
Sandlin?
Yeah. I listen. Daddy is what I get to call Chad Sandlin now. He beat me again like 2 rounds later.
When I saw that ticket, I was like, golly, this guy's making runs I don't make ever and losing, and he's on the bottom with a Footbrake.
Friday and Saturday, there was 4 rounds in a row where I was nowhere. I was like between 16 and 24 and never had a chance to get a win light. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah, I get it.
I didn't have any expectations, but
sure,
like,
you were just, I get it.
Maybe I would like get on somebody's ass, and I didn't. They have not let me up off the ground yet.
You were just trying to get out of the house in reality, right? Like, you're not,
right.
The low expectation is like, that's really.
I was expecting to like, I was going to get in somebody's ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I was going to accidentally beat somebody, but it wasn't happening. They threw me on the ground when I pulled in the gate, and they were standing on me, and they weren't going to let me up. That's how I felt. So Sunday, I don't remember the first entry Sunday, but I lost. I was like 18. They're 00. Of course they're 00.
Yeah, of course they were. Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah. Or no. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, they're 00. I'm not.
Okay.
And they win. And I told them, I'm like, hey, guys, I can't wait to lose this second entry. I'm loading this piece of shit up. Because at this point, it's still got no race pack.
See, that's the thing. So was it not even showing the race pack at all, or you weren't getting RPMs?
Oh, all of it. It was just flickering.
See, mine, the RPMs just like don't show you RPMs sometimes.
you got all or nothing, right?
Yeah, okay, I got it.
So I get up there for the second entry. And
You're
I'm like,
ready
sweet,
to hammer them at this
I'm
point.
losing this one. Yeah, I'm losing this one, and I'm wheels up and gone. Okay. Well, I win.
Yeah, they let you slip by. They done messed her up.
Yeah, I was 7. Chase Green was like 20.
Oh, you had Chase too. Damn.
Yeah, I was holding a wheat field at this point because my car slowed up like 3 times as much as everybody else's did on Sunday. So I'm pissed. So I'm holding the wheat field, and he stopped. He feeds me 35. I'm dead zero. Yep, I'm 7 total, and I'm like pissed off because I wanted to go home.
Oh man.
So we get to working on this piece of shit again.
Oh God.
And we accidentally pop a fuse.
Okay.
And
I've been there
pulled
too.
The fuse out. One of the prongs on the fuse was broke.
Okay.
So we put a fuse in it and hooked everything back up the way it was, and everything was fine. Literally, the whole problem the whole time was this fuse.
Oh wow.
Yeah. When it would vibrate, it would like flicker everything. So we put a fuse. Now my car's fixed ish, and we buy back the first entry. I get through second round a couple times. I get through third round a couple times. Things are like opening up. They're not 00 every time they stage, but they're still really good.
Sure.
And like fourth round, when I shut the car off at the finish line and turn off the racetrack, there's water on the windshield.
Oh no.
And the temperature's acting funny. I'm like, what the fuck? And I knew it had an air pocket in it in the system. I'd heard it.
Okay.
And so I get back. It's out of water. It's got like nothing in it. I mean, it's got some in it, but it don't have much. It's all over the rest of the car. So Delo's wiping up all the damn water, and they've already called us back to the lanes.
Sure, you're gonna be last per usual.
Yeah. Well, we've got 2 of them. We got to get up there.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. So I pour water in this thing. Hood's back on it. Delo's got her all cleaned up. We haul ass up there, and I'm perfect. So we're sitting on the bye, but we just roll on, and then everything from there, like I had no issues until the finals when the brake pedal, like when I staged,
sure,
I could tell that like the last 2 bumps the pedal was going away, and when I set the brake, it just started almost like if you're in your street car.
Yeah.
Have you ever like park your street car up and start bumping in, and then like as you do it, the pedal keeps like going away?
Yeah, because
like
it's like releasing the e-brake. It's like releasing the ABS on it or something.
It's something to do with the vacuum brakes. It's like
vacuum. I gotcha.
Works on it or whatever. But like it was exactly like that. Like when you're bumping, it just keeps getting closer to the floor and going away, and the car started creeping. And now in the burnout, it was fine, and after that, it was fine. But I did remember when I ran Sutton in the semis, I didn't bring it up until I staged.
Ah,
I didn't want to sit
that's
there that
interesting.
long.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, but I brought it up a little bit to stage, and the brake pedal did feel funny. But I thought it was just because I was at 2,000 RPM instead of
4, 3,200.
Yeah. So, I didn't really think much about it. So I don't know. I haven't dug into that yet. So it's got probably a master cylinder issue or something. So I mean, we fought something the whole way through.
Damn, and got a runner up. I just don't think people understand that. Like, I know how hard foot braking it. Like, I used to do it all the time in the Chevelle. I know how hard that shit is, man. And like,
the guys like Lucas and Charlie.
Yeah,
and,
dude, it's unbelievable.
I was all Rodney Fincham and
Dennis from the deep cut, a master cylinder O-ring.
That's what I'm pretty sure it is. I just didn't feel like taking the hood off. I loaded up, like I took my picture. We loaded up, 20 minutes.
You're
out
gone.
of there.
I got you.
I wasn't even gonna unloose the hood to look at it.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But that's definitely the fuse. Yeah, the fuse thing. That was a lot.
I
would
would have been furious.
I would have, I would have never, unless we popped the fuse on accident. I would have never pulled the fuse. It lights up on the board.
That's
it's not
crazy.
I would have never checked it.
Damn. Well, I'm glad that you did. I mean, it was exciting to see because I had texted you and we obviously you said there's spotty service, but we hadn't really chatted that much about it. I was just like, hey, does the car Friday? I was like, hey, is the car run? You're like, yep. And Saturday I talked to you, and then obviously I saw online, and then yet Sunday I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, we got 2 rolling to 4th round. Well, then I tried to find it online, and I was watching, but I couldn't I just couldn't fast forward or zoom back to see, and I was like, oh, okay, he didn't say anything. Next thing I know, he sends me a runner-up picture. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
I did. I was doubled, I think, at 19. I was doubled at 19 because I was sitting on the bye at 19, and I still had to run my other one.
Yeah.
And I ran Kyle Rumley. He made a good run. I think he was 6 and I was 25 or 22.
Yeah.
And so the converter in my Chevy 2 is loose, way loose, on purpose.
But it does a big wheelie.
No, it is not actually because I don't have any gear. But
okay.
I didn't fix that. That was sucked. Oh my god, I don't even know if it pulled the wheels off the ground. But it's really loose and it's great. But foot braking when you're making a run every 14 minutes, it started to slow down a little extra.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there trying to figure out why.
Up a little bit in the converter.
Converter's got to be hot. I was like, you're right. So he's like, you want me to put a fan on?
Yeah, especially if it's tight.
Yeah. And he said, you want me to put a fan on? I was like, yeah, sure. And I thought it should pick back up, but I'm not gonna, it should get a few thou back, but I'm not gonna dial because I don't want to get stuck in a place. So I'd stayed, dialed up a couple hundreds to cover, and he had me, 15 to 18 on the tree. I was cutting him in close, and I knew I hadn't killed enough, and I wanted to stop, but I'd stopped a couple of times throughout the week and gotten beat. And I was just really fighting for the finish line, and I was behind a couple thou anyways, and we're both under. I looked stupid. That race I probably should have won. But
so you would have been doubled at 10.
Yeah, that was I messed that one up. And then it helped though, because like 2 rounds later, I think or maybe at 10 cars, I was fighting for the finish line again.
Yeah.
Trying to get there first, and he was 5, I was like 14. And I bailed out because I'd lost the one before, and luckily I got by with it. I ended up like 1 over, and he was like 5 or 6 thou under.
Man, racing's tough down there at Gulfport, especially the Footbrake 150. So Tyler gets a runner-up on Sunday. Lucas Walker wins. Saturday, Lucas Walker runners up to Jared Franklin. I think that's how that worked. And then Jeff White won the warm-up race on Friday.
And then
in a little pickup truck.
I think Burleson won the shootout.
Okay, I didn't see the shootout. I was kind of like
clicking runner up to John Burleson, I think.
Okay, cool. So pretty good weekend down there. Obviously you like that racetrack and it's pretty good. Any other feedback from the weekend, just foot braking in general? Do you think you'll do it again?
I will. I mean, I always try to do it once a year. I definitely exceeded my expectations as far as how I was going to be. I mean, I expected to be 30 or 40 a lot.
Right.
That's
you had a good spot. The car was doing what it's doing. Yeah.
Good. The car, if I'm going to do it more, there's a couple things I want to do with the car.
Yeah.
I think I can make it better because it was definitely not as good as it was in Florida when we were obviously hitting the top and using trans-brake stuff and stuff. I think the converter's probably a little loose for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So
do you also find it really hard to foot brake with a race pack?
I mean, I don't look into it that much. My dad taught me how to drive race cars without a tack.
Sure.
So
I found it hard when I did swap. When I switched from regular tack to the race pack in my bracket car, I definitely thought it was a little more difficult.
I did. Sure. I did the longer the race. Like, I guess I've never been so particular about it. I did notice like throughout the weekend, especially Sunday as I went rounds, and I was, probably thinking more about, we might want to start taking it a little more serious. Like I did see myself taking a little longer to get it,
Sure. But definitely a little different approach, but still good, man. So far for the year, maybe I'll make a tally of winnings for the year that we've done. Money spent versus winnings. So far, Tebow's up right now. Tebow is up on the team, so Tebow's winning that one. We'll keep maybe like a Grand Theft Auto graphic where who's got the bad. Currently, you're positive money, and I am still negative, unfortunately. But we'll get into my weekend here shortly. Anything else from Gulfport you want to talk about before I move around?
I do. First off, Britt and Galen and Tommy and everybody involved down there, they got an awesome deal going. They're doing a lot of upgrades to the racetrack. They got the right equipment. They got the right people in place. I didn't expect anything less. Not with those guys, but it was a really cool facility that I'd never been to. And they've got
this is your first time going to Gulfport?
Yeah, I never been to Gulfport.
I thought you had been there before. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Continue on.
I think they know it, and I can see it. If it's not yet, that place is going to be they call it the racecation destination. It's going to be a gold mine. You can be on the beach You can be on the beach at a casino. You can be on the beach at a bar. You can be on the beach just general in 10 minutes.
That's crazy. And they've got do they have tiny homes down there that people stay in, like Airbnb stuff?
I know a couple racers that do have Airbnb.
A couple racers have some stuff. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know if the track had those or not. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a cool place.
Y'all go to the casino?
I mean, we might have spent a couple hours in there. It may be like not talk about Thursday.
Yeah, okay, Thursday. That's her. I'll throw it out. I ain't got to worry about it to me. I just was wondering.
Hey, listen, I didn't even unstrap a car on Thursday, buddy. Pulled in, unhooked the truck. I wanted a beer on the beach right then.
By God, that Corona hits a little different on the beach.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does.
That's really cool. I've heard it's a great place. Obviously, we love Britt and Galen, man. They're great dudes. A lot of the GABR stuff. So, really cool that they did that. Who puts on the Gulfport one? Who puts on that Footbrake race?
They do it. They do it
themselves. Okay.
Yeah, cool. It's the track actually. I think that does that one.
Okay.
But yeah,
very cool.
So it's a different group, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty dope, man. Gulfport. If you guys haven't been there, check it out. All right, moving along. IHRA. They're getting ready for Galat this weekend. I've seen a lot of entry lists. It looks to be positive on the pro side. Obviously, no one's going to pre-enter. You don't have to pre-enter from a class racer perspective or sportsman side, so it's like doesn't really matter. But I did see a lot of people making announcements. Rachel Meyer, Megan's sister, is going to chase the world in IHRA, so they're going to go for the Nitro thing, run all those. I know that Cam Foray, he's going to run Phoenix. I thought he was going to run Galat. I don't know how this all worked out, but I think he's running Phoenix instead of Galat. But a lot of interesting thing because I've seen a lot of cars guys that I didn't even know had funny cars or know that they had dragsters are showing up at these races, and you're like, damn, there must be a lot of like exhibition funny car top fuel.
Hell
guys.
yeah! You know, if I could put together an exhibition alcohol funny car, you'd never see me again. I'll be at every 8 Mile track you ain't never heard of. They had me at Thornhill making laps. I don't care.
If you go to Thorn, oh my God, you and the Combs boys, that'd be the only people there.
Hey, I'll match race Phil Combs at Thornhill
with the alcohol car.
Yeah, if you ever been to Thornhill, you know what bracket 3 is. I'm allowed to have a clutch. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, that would be.
I'm not making the full quarter-mile pull. I'm gonna have to yank the chutes at the 8th.
So yeah, you're just shutting it down at the 8th. If you could hit that chute the right light, you might be able to drop her down in there.
Hey, I don't know. I mean, I went 990 at Thornhill and thought I was going off the end. I don't think I'm on.
That's good stuff. Yeah, man. So IHRA is going to be at Galat this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, positive feedback. Obviously, I think Josh Peak is back over at Galat. Is that right?
I think Josh Peak's kind of doing his own deal right now.
Okay.
He was at this weekend. It looked like.
Okay, so interested to see who's running the whole show down there, and to see how it goes. Man, I wish Doug all the luck on the drag racing side. So I hope it goes well for you. Sorry, I'm trying to get my volume right. Hope it goes well down there. So we'll see how it goes at IHRA. If you're going, let us know what your thoughts are next week on the show. Let us know how it went, expectations. Unless you're a known whiner or a known complainer, I don't want to know that. I want to know the positives and the negatives, but there has to be some positives, right? Short of it, like tornado at the racetrack tears your shit up. Like there's got to be some positives that come out of it. So
if you have a lot of negative things to say, if you go to PJ with him, I'm just letting you know that he is going to make you look stupid by the end of it. I actually got a new department. I want to assign a new person for the complaint department.
Yeah,
and it can be I don't even know if you call it a complaint department. Just in this situation, they want to complain about the IHRA or anything.
Yeah,
it should go to Brown Whitworth because he'll argue with a brick wall.
Hey, he's the best at it. My guy should have been a lawyer, man. He missed the boat on it. Should have been a lawyer. Old B-Dub. All right. NHRA, man, was busy last weekend. Division 2, the Baby Gators happened. They got rained out on Friday. They ended up doing Saturday. And so I was glad that they kept the class eliminations. Sorry I didn't put in all the classes here, guys. But
they got rained out Thursday or whatever. That's right.
Yeah, what did I say, Saturday?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. It's Thursday. They got rained out Thursday. They did Friday, Saturday. That's my bad. Dude, the days all start to run together when you're working on a race car. You're just like, I don't even know what day it is anymore. But yeah, class racers. Shout out to all those guys who got it done in class. I know it was a big deal. I want to give a big shout out to Nick Barsimian because I know he's worked on his car and he told everything he did to his car. He's got a 70 or 68. They're all the round bodied Chevelle, right? But it's very similar, right? So he was able to help me like with a lot of my stuff. And so shout out to him for winning C for the first time. That's his first class win with that combination. So I know he was pumped about it. Got one of those diamond wallies, so he's pretty yoked. But moving down the list, stock eliminator Doug Lambeck beats Jeff Atkinson. Jeff had a pretty good run so far at this thing in stock and super stock. He's basically cashed a check every weekend.
He won.
He won at Orlando.
Right? No, I know he won the Gators in stock or super stock. I can't remember which one.
That's what it was. That's right. And then in stock gets the runner up. So he's had a pretty good weekend. He's had a pretty good couple weeks.
Yeah, while he was in Gainesville, he definitely had a good one.
Yeah.
It's okay. So he won stock at the Gators.
Yeah.
He runner up stock at the Baby Gators, and he was in at 4 in super stock, I think.
Oh damn. Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I missed the actual race part because I was testing, but we'll get into that.
Me and T-Rock sat by the grill cooking chicken and watched the Baby Gators. That was fun.
Super comp. Vance Houston did defeat, but Johnny LaBouse right now is on an absolute heater.
And they had a good run in the final. I think it was like 12 and low dead on to like mid-teen, high dead on or something. Like 14 dead 8 lost.
I was Troy Abercrombie sent me the thing, and he's like, he sent me the points thing of LaBouse has 271 through 3
in 3 races. Yeah.
Y'all understand how crazy that is? That is crazy. Yeah.
That's just.
But the crazier thing is this: he's doing it in his car, the chrome cage undercover with a Mopar motor, right?
Yeah, no, he's got a big ass.
Big block now Chevy.
Big block Chevy in it right now.
Okay.
187 miles an hour or some shit.
Smoking, baby. Just goes to show, if you guys are thinking about buying that old undercover that you see online for too much money, you might do it. You might want to do it. You know what I mean?
Just one that gets rolling. You
you gotta hope to stop him right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to do.
The best thing about it is D2's races start to run out shortly, so you don't have to race them.
Yeah, that's about the only literally. You gotta weather the storm because it doesn't quit until the schedule makes it.
Right.
I mean,
you got to hope that sun comes out and he's not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Super stock. Don Shuford, man, got it. I'm telling you, I used to think it was Rampy, right? I'm like, oh, Rampy's that guy. And it still is. Rampy is that guy. But god dang, that car and combo is pretty good. Don Shuford's jumped in there the past couple years and worn him out, and he got it done at the Baby Gators. Beat David Barton in super stock. Super gas, Jim Perry, all that guy does is win in that truck at least once a year. Man, good for him. He beat Tim Powell in super gas. And then in top dragster, my guy, downtown James Brown. I don't know if y'all know James Brown. James Brown is the nicest guy of all time. He gets it, right? He's he makes custom cabinets. That's his life, right? His real job. But at the racetrack, it's he's the best, man. He is, no matter what the situation is, he understands it from a promoter perspective. He's never promoted a race. He just gets it, right? And from a racer perspective, he's very good at racing. So shout out to him, man, getting it done in top dragster. He beat Clint Riley. And then top sportsman, Chance, I don't know if it's Chance. I missed the first name, but it's something Freeman. I think it's either Chance or Clay or something Freeman. And he beat Tim Patterson, top sportsman. And then comp, Roger Brogdon beat Steve Johnson. This is the first weekend in D2 we didn't get to see a Matt Alvey comp final. I was very upset.
Carl Freeman. Sorry.
Carl Freeman. Thank you, Carl. Carl Freeman. Got it. Roger Brogdon wins in the B-Rod. And then Keith Mayers beat, who of all people, I didn't even know Brendan George ran Super Street. But shout out to Brendan George, man. He's a good dude. I love him. He's a great guy. And he runnered up in Super Street. So Baby Gators happened. I talked to a few folks. I said it was good. Saturday when the race was happening, I noticed third round of super stock whenever I was watching third or fourth round, and everyone broke out by a lot. I was like, damn, either the track came around or the weather changed drastically and no one was paying attention. And that was most of the race that I caught Saturday. I didn't get to see too much of it. So yeah, I knew it wasn't Chase Freeman, Walt. I was just throwing out names. God. So yeah, man, D2 Baby Gators. We're getting ready to shake up the points too. Points are really getting started now, obviously with D7 having a national event coming up too. So D7, their second divisional happened. Cody Lane beat Nanette Stein. All I'm going to say is she was an O automatic. Have you seen Nanette's car? She's got that Ford. It's like a Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does a wheelie. It's pretty intense. I'm like, all right, cool. Cody Lane, though, won that, beating Nanette. Tanner Theobald got it done against Chris Forsyth. pretty intense. Super Comp right now is just the 4 names we've listed so far: Vance Houston, Johnny Labuse, Tanner Theobald, Chris Forsyth. Like hammers in dragsters, like just like guys that get it done in dragsters. You're like, oh, okay, it's pretty stiff competition. Super stock, obviously. I don't know if Justin Lamb has ever entered a race at Phoenix and not won in something.
Or Pomona.
Yeah, it just like it seems like it's unfair, right?
Yeah. Was that so? That was this was a divisional, right? Not just like a.
This is. I don't know why I said Phoenix, but Pomona. Yeah, sorry, Pomona.
Yeah.
Yes, this was it's Snyder Sportsmen Classic, counts as a divisional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I kept reading the Sportsman Classic.
They just call it that because they're not allowed to open the racetrack unless it's at a fairground. So it's only open twice a year. The first national, the last national. That's it. So you have to. So the In-N-Out Burger family, the Snyders, are huge drag racers, and she pays to rent out the entire fairgrounds. I cannot imagine how much that costs.
Who cares?
Well, sure. I mean, whatever. We got In-N-Out out here now, so it's like
get
cool.
after it. Yeah. Go for it. Hell yeah! Thank you.
So yeah, Justin Lamb.
Platform for Justin Lamb to beat the shit out of him. And
just another chance, right? And you know the crazy thing is Justin Lamb announces a new sponsor. What's he do? Put it on the dance floor. First race. You love to see it.
Yeah. 25, 27, 006, 14, 19, 8.
It's really not fair to give him it's just not fair.
Kowalski. I mean, he had a spot. 43, 49. He gets a bye run, smokes it. He's 12. Comes back 42, 45, smokes it in the final again to be 6 red. I mean, buddy, you were right. 6-out spread at 43 to 49.
See, we can fix it. He could fix that too. He's probably like, but like at that point,
you got the Matt Alvey effect that I told you last week. Chip that bitch up.
Same car too, Cobalt. We could do it. Get that thing to work.
I don't know how people do those things and are late. Okay.
Hey, brother, I drove one. I could tell you how. You just gotta hold on to that thing.
No, that's the problem. Okay? I am on average 40 red in every Cobalt Cavalier front wheel drive converted car. Get in. I gotta leave at 2,800 in every single one of them.
You're just ready for that thing to rip.
I'm not even I don't even know. I don't know how these guys do it. Everyone I get.
They got him chipped way down. That's how it works. Super Gas was Brad Pierce. He defeated Eric Reyes. And how about Cooper Chun? Cooper Chun off to a hot start in Top Dragster. But I will say this. Cooper's barely allowed to race that race. He was down like 760.
Honestly, I mean, I'm not surprised. Cooper got a good race car, and he's
great. He's amazing, yeah.
But I thought that it was like 749.
I thought the bump. I think I don't know if it's out there. Maybe it's different, but I thought it was 749.
It was 770 at one time, but I thought it went to 750.
Interesting.
I don't care. I think it's because I know that pissed every Top Dragster racer off in the country.
He's just like bracket card.
Hello. Listen, once again, I'm gonna piss people off with this. If you don't like it, guess what? It fits the rules. Maybe you should try it because it's better than what you're trying to do.
Everybody's trying to go fast, man. I can't relate. Never been trying to go. I can't relate.
Nah.
Top Sportsman was Jeff Gillette. He beat Joe Stenard. Ryan Pretty won comp and beat Joe Mazaris. Joe Mazaris, 2 runner-ups out there in D7 so far. And then David Meyer and I missed Taro's first name in Super Street. So they were getting after it out there in D7, excuse me. Pretty good weekend for everybody. Obviously the Phoenix National this weekend gonna be rowdy. They moved Stock Eliminator up to 7:00 in the morning because it's gonna be 100 degrees. It's supposed to be crazy hot, like nutty hot. And I'm like, damn, they should have just moved everything to later and just started the race at 7 p.m.
Well, no, I can't do that.
Why?
Well, because them boys, like, listen, the 7 a.m. thing works great for these stock guys. They're gonna have their shit. They're gonna have their coffee made at 4 instead of 5, and they're gonna be warming up at 5 instead of 6. I mean, like,
hell yeah.
And like, I mean, I'm all for like a 9 p.m. start time.
Sure,
but them guys burn the tower down.
They don't know. I do know. I forgot. I guess I forgot the whole blocking thing.
Well, it don't even matter about blocking. This guy, like, racetrack shuts down at 5 p.m. It's business hours, dog.
They try to get to dinner.
Yeah, I can't believe they have lights out there.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, they're so yeah. I heard it 7:15 is the start time for Stock Eliminator. I think Dustin sent me that. Gooden sent me that this morning. Thinking about that. So. Crazy, man. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
They probably don't, because they don't know how to. They probably don't have good lighting to run at night because they don't ever try it.
But they got the casino right across the street. Tell them like
It
that
is a
bitch
dry
up.
heat. Ray Thurston got it. They talking about it's a dry heat. But he's right. Bowling Green 20 degrees hotter than that come
Hey,
August.
bro, yeah, you ain't lying, dude. Hey,
Right through the middle of it.
that heat in August where it's like
It's
it's like 85. It's
They're
like
talking-
85 and then 91% humidity, bro. Oh my god.
I mean, that race, it's going to be 100 degrees
Yeah.
in Bowling Green with an 85% humidity, and they got
brutal,
107 with like 12.
Absolutely brutal. Yeah, speaking of Cooper, 760s is advanced medium dragster on that slow ass side of the country. Jeremiah, not everybody can go 450. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Not everybody. Out there, it's just different, right? Everything's a little different. So interesting to see. The West Coast is getting ready to heat up, though, man, because they're, like I said, they got national flings.
We got to talk a little shit about the West Coast since we're not on the West Coast. Because speaking of things coming up on the West
Hey,
Coast.
hold on. I didn't say anything. Go ahead. Hold on. Tyler's views do
I'm about to
not
tell y'all about
reflect those of the podcast.
Yes, they do. I'm about to tell you about my team. It's the East versus West shootout coming up next week at Tucson.
That's a real thing?
That's a real thing, baby. Team East going to win, too.
Who's on Team East Coast?
Oh, God. Hold on a second. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
this.
they already taken that L. If he don't know the names off the top of his head, that's an L
Bro,
waiting to happen.
You are really – that's like – I should have known. I should have known that you were going to do this and pick the West Coast because you're the only guy from Columbus, Ohio that's a fucking Michigan fan. Let's see here. I'm scrolling.
I'm interested to see. So the Southwest Showdown is next week, if everybody doesn't know. So I think we'll be off potentially. The show might be off next week. We don't know yet.
There you go. Team East.
Okay.
Jeff Serra, Corey Gallitti, Jaden Lawler, Ryan Barnes, Will Holloman, Bodie Bennett, Talon, Lucas Walker, Noah Lewis, Josh Pickett, Ty Farmer, Caden Muth, Johnny Ezel, Chris Gallitti, Jeff Taylor, Chad Axford.
Hold on, wait a second. Okay, hold on.
Listen, you got to get guys that are going to go out there.
How did y'all take half of Texas? Hold on, how'd y'all take half of Texas?
Because they're closer to Arizona, bro. Listen, those guys won't even come out here to race us. We got to go all the way to Arizona to even get them to try us.
Oh my God.
Okay. We got to go all the way to Arizona for them to even agree to do this.
Okay, wait a second.
We got to take what we can get. I mean, we're taking what we can get to go. Y'all are bringing everything you got.
So that's Team East. You just listed all Team East.
Yeah, they got some alternates in there. You want to hear those?
No, because you gave me like 12 people that are located in Texas that are Corey
we
Gallitti is basically New Mexico.
Corey, I mean, no. He's in Houston, bro.
Oh, I thought he was on the other side.
Yeah, chill. Ryan Barnes, I mean, we got two guys from North Carolina, one from Pennsylvania.
Okay, hold on. I'm not letting Jeff Taylor claim Pennsylvania. Is Taylor claiming Pennsylvania?
Or he'd be West Coast, but like I'm not even counting that.
Okay.
Johnny Ezel from Louisiana.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you got a Kentucky guy in there.
Okay, hold on. Who is on Team West Coast?
Let me hear that. Oh God, hold on. Let me find that too.
Why is it not on the same post?
Buddy, listen, I don't know how to use a computer that well.
Oh my God! All right, so there's a Team East versus a Team West Coast taking place at Tucson. I can't wait. Jim Hughes probably loves this shit too. I know Jim's ate up with it.
Dustin Wirtz, Marco Pervalars, dog.
Yeah.
Tim O'More, I guess.
Who?
Tony Marconi, Brad Hawk, Gabe Torres, Dylan Moody, Curtis Zenzaletta, Mark Barnhart, C.W. Hoffer, dog. Chris Whitfield, dog. Henry Robertson, Brad Pierce, Parker Theobald, Cooper Chun, Sean Schaefer. I mean, there's a couple on there, but I just don't.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. All right. Fair enough. If I was a betting man, I would take Team 8 East Coast.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Full of dogs.
I mean, I'm gonna cheer you on regardless, my guy.
Dog. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you did list off some hammers. So
put them in a ring.
The West Coast
on track, off track, all.
The West Coast swing starts at Tucson, then where? Then Vegas the following week.
Yeah.
Okay. That can't be true. It goes Tucson then Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, sick. Well, we might not see Tyler again for a while. Who's to say? We don't know yet.
I'm trying to go. I don't know.
All right. Well, that'll be heating up then. Excited to see that. Excited to see what happens in the East versus West showdown.
Dude, I want to see C.W. Hoffer versus Lucas Walker off the bottom.
Bro, that would be sick.
I'd rather see that than the rest of the team.
Yeah, let's see it. Best of 5. Right?
They're doing it a different way. No. You gotta. I'll send you the post. You have to read it because
Okay.
I'm a little bit too dumb
You
of a
send it
hillbilly
to me,
like
I'll
really
go through it.
understand it. But yeah.
Okay, we'll look at it. Yeah, man. So NHR, a lot of things happening right now. Drag race starting to heat up, baby. It's March. March Madness starts tonight. A lot of things are happening, baby. I can see it. We're starting to really cook right now. We're gonna get into it. I love it.
Walt, is that your right or my right?
That's he's saying East Coast too, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, man, a lot of things popping off, a lot of news happening. We're gonna get into it. This week we got a new segment. It's called Revelry One's Comment of the Week, and that's brought to you by the good folks at Revelry One. Visit revelry1.com right now. Use code B0T015 for 15% off your entire order. Again, our merch coming up soon. We're gonna debut it. Probably not. It'll probably be the last episode of the month. So going into April. Very excited about it. So working with TJ, some final things, and you guys will be able to order BE00TAKE00 Show merch to check it out. So we're gonna pop it off. But this is comment of the week, and this is pretty funny. I sent this today, so I'm on YouTube, and then we'll talk about my weekend. So this all strings from my video. I obviously, as you guys do or do not know, I finished my race car and I got to test it on Saturday. But I'll tell you this, Friday, buddy, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go. I'm like angry at this thing, right? Thursday, what
was happening?
So Thursday, I get to, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. So I get a new master cylinder because we're concerned that the capacity of the other one's not enough for 4-wheel disc, right? I had a stock one. I'm going from drums, going to disc, right? So I buy another master cylinder, right? What's another couple $100 between friends, right? So anyway, it comes in. There's no instructions. I love Willwood's product. I use Mosier obviously is partnered with Willwood because they don't make front brakes, all that stuff. So I love Willwood. But what are we doing? I already had this come apart, right? Last week. I told you this. I'm over it. What are we doing with these instructions? The instructions go from installation, and the installation's not even like, hey, it mounts here. These are the things you do. Like, there's no instructions. So then then it tells you to bench bleed. Well, I don't have a vise, so I can't exactly bench bleed this fucking thing, right?
I don't know what bench bleed means. I don't do that.
It doesn't matter. Point being, there's a bunch of non-instructions for this master cylinder. And I understand that, like, if I'm putting it on, maybe I should know. That's fine. So whatever. So you look up a bunch online, but none of them are a race car specific. They all have brake boosters. So the rod, right, from the brake pedal is a little different. Well, there's a thing, looks like for kids not.
Are you out? What do you are okay? Time out. You're putting a master cylinder on at this point?
Yes, this is the master cylinder.
Okay. I just felt like okay, go ahead.
So the master cylinder has a extension thing, right? It's like an aluminum piece or whatever, and it goes to the end of your push rod.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really make a lot of sense where I'm at. I'm just like, okay, this seems odd. Well, then to get everything on, I'm like shoving this master cylinder on there so it's compressed the whole time. And I'm like, that just doesn't seem right.
Right.
There's zero adjustments. I'm like, okay, so by Thursday night at like 10, I'm like, yo, I'm over. I'm over.
You're like your what you call an extension? They didn't sleeve into your brake rod or something?
No, that's what I'm saying. So I had another brake rod. The brake rod though that they sent me is too long. It doesn't matter how far you shorten. It can only shorten so much, just to be clear. Okay? It can only shorten so much. Can only go so far. That didn't work either. So I'm like, you don't think I did that?
I'm sorry. I'm asking questions.
You got to watch the video. So there's a whole video. Honestly, though, the video doesn't show any of it, so that really wouldn't help you. But I did cut it. I did cut some off, and that didn't work either. It was still too long. I had too much on the rod, and I was like, well, I can't cut off anymore, or else it won't go into the clevis. It'll be too short to go to the clevis. It's long enough to stay in the master cylinder, but not long enough to reach the clevis. It's a whole cluster. Anyways. So I put the stock rod back in there, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to measure this thing out. So I take it out. I measure it correctly. Finally, I get it on there, and I have brakes. I'm like, oh, thank God. Casey comes out. She's got to press the brake pedal, right? We're getting air, brake fluid shooting everywhere. We're doing it, right? It's great. Yeah. Everything's fine. So I finally get it done. Thank God, because I literally was ready to burn it down. I will say this before I get to the comment part. So I sent Matt a picture, and I had wrote it on the picture, right? I had turned my phone this way, right, horizontally, and I'm using the notepad to make a picture, right? And I sent it to him, but when it sends to him, it's straight up and down. He's like, I have no idea what this is. You need to work on your graphics. And I was like, what do you mean? This is and then so he sends me a perfectly drawn out master cylinder picture that he drew like while he's sitting at his desk. And I was like, damn, all right, point made. So anyways, it all happens. All this happens. It gets done. I get the car loaded up the next day. Saturday, we're going to go testing. So we test. Everything went great. Again, you guys can watch the video. It's PJ North Racing on YouTube. It was awesome. It was cool. But we have an air shifter problem. I'm going to figure that out. I don't know. I've gotten a lot of different feedback. So I have a few things I've got to check.
That's because nobody does it the way that they want you to do it, but somehow everybody makes them work.
Yeah. So we don't know if it's the Mac valve or if it's the actual plunger valve, right? That's on the shifter. Or if it's the solenoid. We just don't. I got to figure that out. It's not the delay. It's not the digital delay multi-shift box. It is not that. I've tested it. It is RPM. Not the box. It's set. Yeah, it's set correctly. I've got the right settings. All that is correct. I do know that.
What do you've got it? Does it has a tack wire coming out of that too, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
And you have it running to your tack signal.
Yeah. So the tack. Yes, exactly. Tack signal goes to that, and then my tack is plugged in. So that's actually where it's jumped between the tack signal and the tack, right? But see, the issue with the shifter is not related to RPM, just so everyone knows. I'll state this. Because when you use the test function, it's still sticking, and it sticks in both second and in third gear.
Where's your regulator?
That's what I don't have an air regulator. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So that is, but I don't have an air regulator on my bracket car either that I don't think. I think they're regulated when you buy that air, I don't know what they call that mechanism that goes
on it is what it's like.
Yeah, and it has one. They come pre-regulated, right. I thought. Either way, I've got some things to work out.
The regulator deal, I know like when the release is the vent because it's got to
you would think. Yeah, so it's a whole thing. I got to go look at it, and I have to have the car out there to like really go through it one more time. But it was super weird. So, anyways, it's stuck in second gear, my first hit, but it did do a wheelie, which was cool. And, I was happy with. The car launched. I picked up 7/100ths to the 60-foot.
Yeah.
A 10th to the 330. Huh?
What low gear did you get?
252.
Okay, so and you could still use more. Like
I could definitely go for sure. Yeah.
You got
272 or something. Yeah.
Right? You got 35 more points. So you're helping it a ton. But I mean, you could probably even get away with like a 275.
Yeah, exactly. So I picked up a 10th to 330, and I picked up 13 to the 8th mile.
Did you pick up any speed to the 8th?
No, that's the thing. Is it's actually like a half a mile an hour slower.
And then you said it did it.
And then it's 2 mile an hour. 2 mile an hour slow to the finish line.
I just feel like, and I don't.
I think I'm shifting 2.3 too soon.
I don't understand that. Like you're saying that you're shifting it too soon, so it lays on the converter longer.
Yeah,
because it doesn't have the momentum.
Right, because I didn't get it back up enough to go and then lay on it again. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. Maybe. I mean, either way.
Where did you get both of these converters from?
They came with the first one came with the car. The first one was in it, and the second one I got from the original guy.
Okay, so I think the stall on your converter is right? Like we think it stalls the correct amount, but I think you've got converters with such old technology.
Sure, maybe, yeah.
They don't lock up and like accelerate that great.
Yeah, just what I need to spend another $1,500 on a converter. Right?
No, I don't know. Like I have some 7-inch stuff that maybe we should try.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem to accelerate. It's right. Like the stall is right. It just don't accelerate right.
Yeah, so I'd like to try this other converter too.
But you want to get everything else.
I would like to get the shifter right, make sure this thing runs down the racetrack with an air shifter, and then figure out the second thing. So all that to be said, I get this video done. I post it. Everything's copacetic, right? It's fine. There's people commenting. Normally, again, this whole thing stems from the car ran great. I was super happy with it. I had to work on it. Obviously, I'm learning things as all this stuff. And I think that kind of people kind of respond a little bit to that because you're like, oh, I'm doing the same. I don't really know enough about this. And I'm kind of learning as I go. So I'll preface this with this story. I've been in the music industry, right? I spent 20 years in music, and I spent all of that on the social media era. So I started music right when social media was popping off. So I've been through all the shit people could say about me, right? All the stuff that people are going to say about me, they've said it on the internet. Just is what it is. I don't care. It's never bothered me ever. So today I get the most unhinged comment of all time. And I never been more taken aback than
I'm just saying, you sent it to me, so first off.
Yeah.
But there was a crowd of people behind that dude that were just like,
hell yeah, send it.
Thanks, bud. That was a great one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go team.
So it literally says, and now you guys can watch the video. It doesn't, but the guy says, "Hey, I enjoyed the video and efforts. Is the wife's Stanford shirt available in Braille?"
Yeah, go team. Attaboy.
I was like, and then it says dot winky face emoji. And I mean, when I tell you I cackled,
yeah,
brother, I was not prepared. Is your wife's Stanford shirt available in Braille? I was like, damn.
You might have to take one for the team. We're going to make some money. You think we needed it before? We need it bad right now.
I sent it to Casey, and she died. Thank God she died laughing too, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure how she was going to take that. And man, we both died. She said she told it to her new admin that they just hired, and she was like, we were dying laughing. I was losing it, man. I was like, I can't believe someone said this on the internet to me, right? Like, this is the most unhinged.
I love it.
Yeah, enjoyed the video and efforts. Is the wife's Stanford shirt available in Braille? Winky face emoji. So, if you guys can
but it will be soon.
Yeah, if you know what? New merch, BE00TAKE00 Show in Braille.
Women's tank tops.
Oh my God, unhinged, dude. That was crazy.
Be great.
Shit. Anyways, so yeah, that was the Revelry1.com comment of the week. I might do that more because I get some unhinged comments. Our friends are really funny, right? I think
the comment of the week might have to just come from the text messages sometime.
It might. That's exactly right. We get some pretty good ones, man. Our friends are pretty funny. But all right, next topic here as we move on. Parking discussion. We're just going to talk about this briefly. Has the comp people lost their minds, or are they right? Yes or no? We'll do it kind of like door bumper clear. Spot on or spot off? Comp eliminator Roger Brogdon went full meltdown on Facebook. He didn't really go full. He kind of put it in like a really condescending way, which I appreciated about it. But basically, like, hey, they told him they're not saving him a bunch of parking spots, and he can park where he gets, whatever. Spot on or spot off, Tyler?
Well, he ain't wrong. I mean, did the way that he posted it make me want to call him a whiny bitch? Yes.
Okay.
But he's not wrong. And I don't know what they're I heard, like, the way I read it is they're going to rent these spots out for an astronomical amount of money or something.
Yeah.
Like, just no, buddy. Here's how it works. NHRA divisional parkings work the same way for 50 years. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a step back. Comp gets. I do understand one thing. These guys are working on their cars a lot more than me. They're probably on projects, nice level asphalt ground. That's the kind of reasons they want it. Well,
yeah,
that's the reasons they need it. They want it because they think they owed it. But whatever. He's not wrong. I don't really care to see people bitching about parking on the internet. It doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, it ain't gonna do you no good. So I don't really know why you do it. But I don't know. The racetrack's definitely gonna. I can't wait till everybody gets there and they try to stick to that, because some hillbilly will roll up in there and tell them good luck.
Yeah, man. Look, you know how I feel about parking. So, and I had to laugh. 00 Shit Show posted, and they were like, they said this is where they're gonna park comp, and it was like in the woods, and I just commented, and they'd still be closer than I was, brother. Well, yeah, we were so far away, we didn't even know there was a racetrack.
Did you look at the map that somebody posted and was like this, like a funny joke? It was going to be like where comp was parked at or some shit.
That's what I was talking about. The 00 Shit Show posted it.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
somebody, I guess, and I thought,
yeah,
we were further than that.
Dude, we were literally, if you look at this picture,
trees in that picture,
there are trees next to this part of the racetrack. There's the racetrack going down it. There's the circle track, the road course that goes around past the sand. We are out past the road course. We are at the end of the road course. There was only two people further parked than us.
Yeah, Ross Ragland and the super gas guy.
Yes, exactly. So I was like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. And I understand the comp thing, right? They're constantly working. I get it.
Well, my thing is what are you going to do? Like, if they are renting them out for the dumb amount of money or whatever, like, nobody's going to do it. So what? They're going to park everybody out and then just have this wide open.
Like, that would be the ultimate insult. Damn, we didn't make no extra money on this. Well, you parked everybody in the woods.
So, don't be dumb.
Yeah, that's it was crazy. I don't know. My thought is, like I said, I hate talking about parking because I'll park my shit wherever. It ain't got to tell me, like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, next time we go, we might want to park close enough to where we don't get.
Yeah, I had to have you fuel up midway through. We had to make a pit stop just to.
Yeah, we do have, I mean, under green. Yeah, we had to make
a pit under green. That's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, interesting. All right, we're going to go through these comments before I get too far down. Dennis, yes, I'm aware that the rod cannot fall out. It can't now. That was the whole point of the other one versus the one I had in there. The rod cannot fall out now. I did measure that. That was the point of the measuring. Kind of crazy. Regulator and bottle position, I'll have to figure that out. Like I said, my bracket car, everything's on air, and so I'm not 100% sure what's regulated. Like, I don't remember if it has a regulator on it. If it does, I'll just take it off.
Should just put a compressor on it.
Well, that's fine too, I guess. Whatever. But you still got to regulate the compressor.
It has. It's built on it.
Oh, so is this one, supposedly. Walt said that guy will only want 2 bumps of braille. That's pretty good, too. Y'all were parked at State Capitol. We were parked at State Capitol. Walt, I'll tell you this. It took
State Capitol's radio station. We were hearing no E.
No E.
No E to the lane.
We were trying to go to Grapevine Cafe. Oh, shit. Tommy Flowers. Yeah, man, Cohen's the hot ticket. I would love to have a Cohen, but like I said, man, I've spent a fortune on my car. I really can't buy another converter. I can't buy anything right now.
I have.
Yeah.
In a box. This says Old Faithful on it.
Yeah. It's a 7-inch?
It's a 7-inch. The box was shipped to David Rampy at Bandamere Speedway. Or Bandamere, whatever.
Oh, that's got to be for me then. It's got to
You know that. Hey, that bitch would got to go to 8,000.
It's got to.
It's a 7-inch from A1s, and it says Old Faithful right on top of it.
All right, let's try it. Bring it to the next test session. We're going to test again this weekend. Hopefully, we're going to test again. I'm going to get this thing figured out tomorrow, and then we'll test again from there. I would like to try the other. I still never tried the other converter, so I'd like to try it too. But I would like to make a run with the air shifter where so I don't have to hand shift this thing. You know what I mean? Not that it was a problem, but like it's a little more consistent if I'm not hand shifting.
How long does it take you to get your transmission on the ground and back in the car?
By myself?
Yeah. Well, one other person. Say me and you.
One other person? Brother, we can do it quick. The problem is if I have to do it by myself, it is really hard because I get tired. Like, my arms start to hurt when I can't get that stupid converter in there, you know?
Well, and then when you get down to one bell housing bolt, you're just scared that your life's about to end.
You ain't lying, brother.
It's about to get heavy. Me and Jake Clayton had to change the tranny, or he did most of it. I helped him put it on the ground and lift it back up.
Yeah.
But in the red Sonoma, Mitch's truck, this week, they stayed all week so him and Troy could foot brake, right? They were just going to stay, same as me, right?
Sure.
And the first run, Jake makes a run, all good. Troy gets in, it goes up there, swaps feet, dead. Smoke training. So he gets it up in a stacker and starts getting it down.
Yeah.
And so he's like, help me get it down. So me and him got it down.
Sure.
And now we got to put the new one back in.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you this, though. This metric, it only, dude, I can, you know, I mean, I can not deadlift it, but I can, you know.
You can get it up.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
So this was
this Power Glide with a JW Bell housing.
With a 9-inch converter in it in the back, like already in it. Like, okay. I can remember my Uncle Joey, which, I mean, if y'all know my Uncle Joey, this dude is 6'4", 250. Like, you know, you got to beat up this thing for a minute if you're going to touch it. He could take it, and like I can remember him holding one over his head and putting it on the dowel pins, and my dad putting bolts in it.
Yikes.
Like,
yeah, dude.
But me and Jay grabbed this thing like 3 or 4 different ways, and I'm like, I just don't know about this.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he says, I'll be right back. He leaves for 2 minutes. I'm like doing some other stuff for him, and he comes back. He got Taylor bowling. I'm like, that's our guy.
Yeah, he gets it. Taylor gets it.
Yeah, he's a big old boy. You know, we grabbed this thing, stuck it up in there, and got it done.
Oh, so y'all didn't have a transmission jack?
Oh no, we luckily found somebody with a stacker that we could.
Oh, I thought y'all had Mitchell's stacker. That's what I was saying.
But yeah, no, we didn't. They had the solid floor lift in Troy's.
Okay.
We had it up in Levi's, and we grabbed it and got it up one time. We were like, dude, I said, I don't want to drop this thing on you because once you get it up there, he's gonna let go, and I got to hold it on the dowels. Which getting it to the dowels is the problem. Like,
brother, because you're like trying to aim at it, looking at it.
Yeah, and you got headers, and I mean, of course, everything around you is 150 degrees because they made 2 high gear runs with this thing.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, Ty Gaynor, what are you doing, my guy? What a comment! This is comment before we get into the last part.
Hey, don't blame that. Don't tell your dad.
Don't bring that shit to me, brother. Yeah, keep that shit. Hey,
when
Tommy,
you get your race car taken from you for going 88,
Right.
I'm gonna take your seat. Okay,
That's
you
right.
cannot tell me it's our fault.
That's crazy. Man, what a wild show so far. All right, our last piece of this year, we're gonna break it down. A couple weeks ago, our buddy Matt Forbes mentioned NHRA class fix, right? And I think he was onto something, right? Talking about the parity in classes. And so we wanted to talk a little bit about it, but basically this is Matt Forbes' NHRA class fix, right? Matt's new rules. Automatic horsepower at 1 second under, using the current scale of horsepower percentage, but starting at the 1 flat mark as opposed to the current 120. Second one, carbureted combinations get that were hit with horsepower before the HFS that was in place gets a 10% reduction. And if they had hits before and after that, they get a 5% reduction. So they need a little work, he said, but that's kind of it. Number 3, no averages. Agreed. No one cares. Number 4, leave that indexes alone. Agreed. Who cares? Number 5, bonus points for qualifying. I think this is a big one. You get 10 points for going number 1, and then 1 point all the way down to top 10, basically, right? Possible 80 points on the table for those willing to go a second under. And Indy qualifiers get 30 points for number 1 and 1 point for number 30. So all the way down, right? So you're getting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, so far and so forth all the way back. And then traditional stock, super stock cars can run any class they want that they can make weight in. And same as GT. And then SS Hemi.
Yeah, he's saying take away the shipping weight stuff.
Yeah, take away shipping weight. You go in anything you want to get into. Yeah, so if you can get in there with your horsepower plus that rating, grip and rip, Tater Chip. All that stuff. And basically his reasoning is the 120 setup is too infrequent and never really brings changes, and incentivizing going fast will provide the reward for taking the hit. So what's your thoughts? Obviously there's a lot going on there. If you don't know, follow Matt Forbes. He's got this post on there. You can see all the rules, but that's the low and the high and low of it is instead of 120, we're going to 1 second under, right? There's not,
any one of these, if they would do, you've got nine bullet points on this deal. Any one of these I would take.
Yeah.
I love what they did, the changes that they made for this year is, I mean, they did everything but change 120 to 1 second.
Yeah.
He's exactly right there. You put it at a second. But to me, you can leave it at 120 if you give me the qualifying points. Now, granted, most of your guys, I can't say that. National events, I would say that's not out of the question for half the top 10 qualifiers to be, race winning possible guys.
Yeah.
You're going to get some divisionals here and there where it's not, but like those guys are going to care about qualifying points.
Sure.
I can tell you that I would start trying to qualify higher, and that could change a lot of things in my program. But I think you could do one or the other and get I think the qualifying points is a great idea. I would love to see that in stock and super stock. The traditional super stock, I don't know about stock. I'll be honest with you. I don't. I do like the weight thing, where no shipping weights matter. You don't have a natural class and only can go up or down one.
Yeah.
I like the idea, like if I can build it 100 pounds lighter, then I can fall a class. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite one, is that it allows people you're not tied to a. See, because that's always been the benefit for GT, right? You're like, hey, I can get this thing to 3,600 pounds. I'll just run it.
Well, it also allows guys, like the way I look at it is it allows guys to avoid heads up. So like your slow guys can move around, I can, I had with that Sunfire I had.
Yeah.
I was a duck, but I could go a second under and I couldn't touch nobody.
Right.
But like I could run GTH and GTI automatic.
Yeah.
And J automatic. There ain't no dodging nobody. You leave one to go to the other, and
a bunch of people there.
Yeah, you can't move around.
Yeah,
and no, I mean, I don't think anybody has a super stocker that's going to move from E to L.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
Some like you can't even get to the class that you're allowed to run.
Yeah,
right?
We were talking about. So I'll tell you a crazy story. As I was working on it the other day, fixing the weights, I can get it a lot lighter. I can get it. We could get it. I can get it to L. If I wanted to. It's a natural M car, right? But I could get it damn near to L. It'd be close, but I could get it close.
Yeah. I mean, and that's
I agree.
Like,
what you're saying is 100%. Like, I can't even get it that light, right? Like you're saying. Yeah. And most people
it's not
can't.
Gonna change.
Yeah.
It's still not going to change much. I mean, guys are still going to be in the general area of what they are. Like, listen, nobody's really Like I'm not carrying 400 pounds of weight in my trailer to move that many classes a week.
1,000%.
Because really, that's the only benefit to that I see. Like guys are going to get to whatever class they want to run and stick with it. The stuff changing classes at the race, they're not going to move that far.
Yeah, my only thing is like your dad, was talking about, the Roman Empire, basically, right, is what they call that fuel injected LS, right? The LS1 or whatever, LT1, sorry, in super stock. And my thing is like, if everybody's protecting everything for so long, then what are we trying to go faster for if all you're doing is protecting it constantly? Like, I get it. I understand a lot of it. I'm saying like, to a certain extent, let's not ever mess with it. Then we'll never try to progress. We'll just always stay where we're at. You know what I mean? Like
they have to. I mean, you can't blame those guys for working the system to their advantage to keep what they got. Like, listen, I don't know. I mean, Justin Lamb has been running the same ish combination for 25 years.
Ray said it first. All LT1s and L98 combos get 25 horsepower.
Listen, our boy Huntsberry already got the L98 halfway there, so we can.
Hell
he did that.
That's my guy, Troy. Get after him.
I don't blame those guys. It's just, listen, I believe 100% that if Ricky Decker finished second in the world a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I know that if you gave him those qualifying bonus points on the table, and like that would average everybody out, because guys like him who have an LT1, if like that might have made the difference between him winning the world or not, and he can qualify, and he wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have to go ridiculously fast. You just got to go fast, but you would give it that little bit here and there.
Yep.
And I'm not picking on Ricky. I'm just thinking of him as the guy be in that situation to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And I think the qualifying bonus points would be a great idea.
I think we should just throw that out there. It's a fun fact. I've never been on the top half of a sheet.
Yeah, and I'm in a car like the stuff I've been running the last couple of years. I'm not even in that either. Now, would I take Joey's car to the racetrack sometimes just because
to get some extra qualifiers? 1,000%. Yeah,
I feel just as confident that I can win in it.
Yeah.
So if I could get it, like Indy, you're talking about 30. Like I'm gonna do all I can to get an extra 15, 20 points.
Yeah, and
normally I would not care.
Right. I think it helps with the ladder playing that everybody does, right? You're like, damn, do I want those extra points or do I want to sit on this ladder? Like it's an interesting take.
Yeah, you can't. There would definitely be less playing the ladder. I mean, your guys, as long as they can get there, right? Like you're not going to change. When I'm running my third gen, you're not going to change my outlook. I can't get to the top.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to change Zaskowski. You're not going to change Dagnolo. You're not going to change Santana. Those guys are still going to play it to give themselves the biggest window of opportunity that they can. I don't think you're going to change that, but there's still a ton of guys, those LT1 guys and L98 guys that are race winning capable guys.
Yeah.
That have a chance, and they're going to put themselves in that, the LS1 Corvettes in stock, Longhaney, Cody Phillips, those guys, Cody Phillips. I mean, Longhaney's finished top 10 the last 2 years.
Yeah.
An extra 40 points might have moved him, changed his whole year.
Man, interesting take. I like that. So y'all check out Matt Forbes' post again. He's got a lot of details if you guys are interested in that. It's just an interesting take. Even if you're not running class, it's very interesting to think about how a point structure or a class structure might work. Thinking about your own class, right? Like, how would it be different if we did something like this for whatever it may be, right? And then so I think it's an interesting take from that. So
he did do something with Hemi here.
Yeah, I didn't mention the Hemi stuff because I don't know enough about it.
I think he said a 15% reduction, so we could hope to see some sevens. I feel like Hemi, I don't know. Why don't we just change them to no minimum weight and they treat their index like comp if they want to hit it, smoke it.
Hell yeah. Dude, I think Camella and them would be into that.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they'd start spending way too much money on titanium. But, I mean, what are those guys care? They make 9 runs and change 82 valve springs. What's a little bit of titanium going to cost? It's shiny and pretty.
Stephen Camella, let us know if you do that. We want to know.
No minimum. Your index is now comp eliminator style.
I love it. All right, man. Well, thanks, everybody, for joining us. Last note before we leave. Division 3 came out swinging today and announced a new points fund thanks to Fent Tractors. They are giving away $5,000 to the points winners for Super Comp, Super Gas, Super Street. I think that's incredible. They're obviously always working on other stuff. I think I like how each division kind of has their own thing, right? Division 4 had the comp thing, and Division 7 has some stuff. Like all of these different groups have different things that they do. I really like taking. This is really like not a bracket racing approach. It's it's like a local racetrack approach
a team
to it.
Spirit type.
Yeah.
It gives you more of a team feel. Like divisions weren't like, they got away from that, where like I just went to races in Division 5.
Yeah.
The difference, they had a different staff, but there was really no like home. I never Division 3 was my home division, but there was no like home field to it. You know, it's just races.
Yeah, and now it's different. It's separating itself, and so I think that's really cool. So shout out to Fent Tractors. I know Tim Millwood's a huge part of that, and but excited, man. So Will doing the Lord's work over there at Division 3. We're excited for the season to kick off in April at St. Louis. Division 4, like I said, bunch of stuff going on. So,
and if you are like PJ and you fly off the handle before you hear the full story,
that was funny. I thought that was funny though.
Yeah, super stock guys, just wait a little bit. There's more coming.
See, that's why I sent it, because people don't read the whole post. Their only thought is like, how does this impact me? So I sent it in text.
That's the way people do the internet.
That's why it's funny. I know that Will got it, but he got it now maybe because we explained it.
No, he definitely got it.
Well, we appreciate everybody joining us again, man. The BE00TAKE00 Show. We appreciate you guys. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave us a review, follow, all of those things. We might be back next week. We might not. It depends on our travel schedule, so keep an eye on it. Don't forget to follow us. I am at VPJ North. He is at Tyler3678. All those good things. Check out my newest video on PJ North Racing.